I am Annette Reeves with PIRCH, and I am joined by one of our executive chefs, Kimberly, today.
Hi, everyone.
We are in this beautiful location and working on the Hestan Grill today, one of my very favorite barbecues to work on. Kimberly has pulled together this beautiful menu, and I'm going to have her tell us what we're going to be preparing and serving. And then we're going to walk you through some of the features and benefits of the Hestan and why we both love to cook on it. So, Kimberly?
Yeah, thank you. Our main course is going to be a nice Italian-style burger with some melted cheese, caramelized onions. Then we have a roasted veggie salad with a roasted lemon vinaigrette, so that's going to be nice and pretty to make. And then we're also doing a grilled Brie cheese with a little bit of honey on top. So that's going to go on the grill. So let's get started with that, right? So
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and do that first. Annette, do you mind cutting that bread for me while I go ahead and do this?
I know, I'm so excited I get to actually help today.
What I'm doing here is I'm just grabbing the Brie cheese. I just pulled it out of the fridge. You want it to be nice and cold. Be careful when you're handling it because you don't want it to fall apart and the cheese fall all over your grill. Even though with the Hestan Grill, it actually gets so hot and on the infrared that everything's just going to burn right off. So I think that's a great feature for cleaning. I know I hate cleaning the grill, so.
It just makes it so maintenance free with the heat. And you know what I'm just intrigued by is how you can actually put Brie in there. Can you explain how that works? Like how it doesn't just go everywhere?
Well, just because of the casing that's around the Brie, it's a really good cheese that you can actually grill or broil in your oven as well too. Simple as just putting it on there for 2 minutes. I'm gonna set that down. You just want to get some nice grill marks on there. We're gonna go ahead and close that. And as you can see, this is a nice little feature right here.
The Horizon Hood from Hestan is truly remarkable because it will actually stay in place and not just drop down. So wherever you position it and leave it, it actually stays, which really is great for allowing air in during the cooking process.
Yeah, especially if like you're roasting something and the temperature is getting too hot in there. Like I always mention, this is my favorite things. It's like roasted chicken, or anytime you're trying to keep a certain temperature on your oven. Sometimes it gets a little too hot and you can't, you can't really turn down the oven like you would inside your home. What that does is you can just crack it open, wait until that temperature drops. It has a little temperature gauge on the outside that you could go ahead and look at while you're roasting something in there. So that's always a cool feature.
I think the other beautiful thing is just the look of the Hestan and how industrial it is on the outside. It has a beautiful knurled handle. And in addition to that, as a result of the design, it doesn't get super hot. So you can touch it and open the grill or close the grill at any given time without worrying about the heat. And it's really a kind of a nice, bulky looking barbecue that just says, I'm an amazing barbecue. So,
or amazing chef.
Yes, an amazing barbecue for an amazing chef.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's another reason why I love Hestan as a chef. I think they honestly cater to chefs and the people who really enjoy cooking at home, who are all about the bells and whistles.
Yeah, I think what's really nice is when Hestan was developing it in Napa, they reached out to a number of famous chefs to give them some feedback, including Thomas Keller. So they really took all the best ideas from these chefs and incorporated it into the engineering and the design. So I completely agree. They hit the ball out of the park, as Kimberly said.
Yeah. With that bread, actually, I'm going to have you go ahead and put some oil on there, if you don't mind.
Yep.
We're going to be using the rotisserie function to toast this, which is one of the unique things about this grill is actually their infrared heat source is actually coming from the top and not from the side. So in the restaurants, we like to call that a salamander, but in other words, it's just basically a broil function. So what we're going to be doing is we're actually going to toast this bread real quick on there. I think it's the only grill that has that function.
It actually is.
They honestly thought that through really well. Like I said, thinking about the chefs, they started off in restaurants, so I think they kind of took those things and brought it into your home, which is everybody wants to cook like a chef at home, right?
Right. And not everyone has the space for a salamander, so it's such a nice feature to be able to sell that you essentially have that functionality within the barbecue. Outside your home. And I mean, face it, we live in California. That's truly where we love to cook. So it's kind of the best of both worlds when you're talking about it. So how am I doing here?
You're doing good. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and put some on here, just a couple for me.
Sure.
mine, and I'm going to throw that in there. Ooh.
As it goes flying.
We lost one. There's your juggling skills you told me about.
Clearly why I'm not the executive chef at Perch, but here you go.
All right. So what I'm going to be doing with these vegetables, I'm going to go ahead and sear them on the infrared. I really like that really strong heat. It gets them nice and toasted really fast. And then later on, we're going to chop it up. We're going to make a really nice, beautiful salad with the herb dressing on there.
All right. Glad you still trust me to do that.
I do.
What she's doing, it's absolutely gorgeous with all the zucchini and the vegetables and the lemons. But because of its robustness, it can hold anything. And oftentimes when you're looking at other grills where we have kind of the thin grates, things fall through, and you truly don't have to worry about that with the Hestan. The heat itself gives you, I think, Kimberly, would you agree, one of the most beautiful grill marks?
Oh, yeah.
So it's truly just, besides the amazing effect it has for cooking, once you've taken it out and put it onto a plate, it's beautiful. Oh my goodness, take a look at that.
My gosh, it's nice and soft. So you're kind of just looking for the nice soft. We're going to go ahead and throw some honey on there if you don't mind. So we're just going to go ahead and drizzle some of this on top.
So I think, I don't know, just the color of that honey kind of brings to mind all of the amazing colors that you can incorporate into the Hestan Grill. This is truly such a unique feature for them. I've always said that the outdoor should be as beautiful as the indoor. I mean, I love to see a designer bring color into it with pillows and all of the furniture, but Hestan took it one step further, and as you can see, all of those colors on the spatulas are all of the colors that you can incorporate into the grill and all of the access panels around the grill. So your outdoor can be literally a work of art, which is what I love about Hestan. I've done a kitchen with this gorgeous plum purple, and it's just out of this world. Just another little check for Hestan.
Your beautiful toast points.
Oh my
Wow. So we have a little toast point on this. Pretty much the salamander that literally took like a minute. So there's our first little appetizer. You go ahead and serve that with some roasted nuts on top of it. Whatever you like, really. So we're going to need these tomatoes sliced up for me, if you don't mind. We're just going to do them in half. What we're going to do with these, we're going to toss them a little bit of glaze, some balsamic glaze on there, and then we're also going to do some oregano on that as well, some olive oil, and we're actually going to grill those, and those are going to go in our burger.
So do you want them sliced?
Yeah, just right down the middle. Yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll go ahead and get those out of your way.
Look how pretty those are. Once you put them on the grill, oh my goodness, it's going to bring out all that color. I've sliced all of these up for Kimberly. As I mentioned, they're lovely, and then you want me to just
throw them in there. We're going to do a little bit of olive oil on top of them. Okay. Here's our oregano. Mm-hmm. And then I also have a little bit of onions right here that we're going to caramelize. And a lot of people don't actually do this. I always find that so strange. Is actually use some pots on your oven, on your grill. If you don't have a burner off on the side, just go ahead and put this directly on there. You can cook anything on here.
Yeah.
Warm up a soup or something. If we're doing like grilled cheese outside on the grill.
Yeah, definitely. If you don't have the space for an additional side burner, although Hestan has an entire array of accessories to go with the barbecue, side burners, single and double. They have an entire portfolio of refrigeration, wine units, under-counter beverage centers. So, you know, really, depending on what amount of space you have for your outdoor, Hestan can completely outfit your entire outdoor kitchen with their products. But to Kimberly's point, if you got a little tight space, you can actually just use your grill surface to put a little pot on, make some sauce in there, and utilize the entire surface.
Look at that caramelization on those lemons. So that's our first that we pulled off from there. That's already nice and caramelized. Just gonna give all these a little flip.
Additionally, this is a 30-inch grill, so Kimberly's doing an amazing job of packing a ton of food onto the little space, but they come in a huge array of sizes. And if you don't have a built-in application like this, they have an entire cart version as well with a built-in side burner and storage on the bottom. So, I mean, there truly isn't a space that Hestan can't figure out, and we together at PIRCH can give a design application for you. You can just come into our store by appointment or call one of us through our PIRCH website. and we can help you with all those details.
And you too could come cook with me.
That's right. That's right. Just try to hold on to the bread.
And cook with me.
So anything, what else can I do for you?
Olive oil on there.
Yep.
So here's the olive oil. Go ahead and do that. And then salt and pepper. Always want to salt your food. Salt and pepper. Do you mind sprinkling this oregano on there for me?
All of it?
There you go. Yeah, all
Oh, these
of
look
it.
delicious.
And then we're going to just do a little bit of balsamic glaze because this is an Italian burger, remember? So we're trying to get those Italian flavors. Give them a little toss. I'll do this one. I don't want you to get hit in the head with the tomato.
Yeah.
I want to ruin your makeup.
You've already learned my my talents of throwing things. The other thing that's really important to point out, although we have incredible sunlight today and a beautiful environment, if you're cooking outside, Hestan has literally one of the nicest halogen lighting features on the inside. They are spaced evenly and can literally light up the entire surface on the inside of the grill. So no matter how much you're cooking on in there, you can actually see it.
And they're located at the top too.
Yeah.
So instead of it pointing towards you, because I don't want to look at myself while I'm grilling, I want to look at my food. So it's pointing down on your food, and you actually get a visual of what you're cooking at night. I mean, not everybody cooks during the day. I mean, they'll start cooking like at 6 o'clock, maybe have dinner by 8, but then the sun's down, so that's really nice. Yeah, so what this does is that when you fire it up, most grills, usually you have to keep it in and it'll click, 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 and then all of a sudden you got this explosion of fire pretty much coming out, and then my eyebrows are gone. But then with this one, turn it once, it stays on, and finally the gas goes through and it flames up, so you're not going to get that huge, big old powerful gas coming at your face. So that's always nice.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things that always intimidates me about grilling is kind of the lighting up and that part, but it's just a push of a button, turn of the knob, and it fires right up, and incredibly easy to control the heat, so you don't have hot spots or cold spots on the grill.
Yeah, I think that trellis really helps the way it's designed.
Yes. You can kind of design it the way you want to. It has this incredible sear feature on the inside that allows you to get up to 800-900 degrees, I think.
About 1,000, yeah. 1,000 degrees, a little higher, 1,000 degrees, yeah.
1,000 degrees. And so if you want to do a beautiful piece of ahi quick, get that quick sear, very easy to do on this. But you can utilize the rest of the space of the grill to just do normal cooking like we're doing burgers and vegetables. So incredibly versatile in terms of its overall real estate that you're using to cook with. Oh my goodness.
These are done. We're still waiting on a few more. So we're going to do a nice sun-dried tomato mayo. So what I did is I just took some mayo, threw in some sun-dried tomatoes that you just get from the store in a can, and then I did some parsley, a little bit of basil, garlic, super simple, and salt and pepper. So you want to just press that down for me, Annette. Pretty easy. Have you ever made a homemade dressing before?
Sure.
Yeah? Sure. So what we'll do is we'll just take a little bit. This is a little bit of sherry vinegar, some Dijon mustard. Just go ahead and pour that in there. The rest of this honey. I have some spoons over here for you, so you don't have to use your finger.
This is my kind of cooking. Kimberly brings it all.
I do most of the
measures
prep
it all
work.
out, and I just look good and pretty and efficient. So totally my way of cooking.
Yeah, right. I like having an assistant with me. It's always nice.
Yeah, kind of on that note, it's really, I think sometimes people are intimidated by cooking on a grill or just cooking in general. And just with a few tips like this and watching this video, it's so nice to see how easy it is to just get some typical ingredients from the grocery store, mix them up a little bit, throw some olive oil on, throw it on the grill, and you have this amazing, amazing meal. So, you know, at PIRCH, we really try to help you be an amazing chef, or at least feel like an amazing chef.
Yeah, I always like to tell my clients, it's not that you can't cook, you probably just don't have the right appliances at home, or you don't know how to use them.
Yeah, but they can come in. Every single one of our stores is outfitted with full working kitchens, outdoor and indoor. So Kimberly and all our executive chefs at the other stores can help you cook with you. give you all the tips that they know, and just truly make you feel comfortable with your new appliances. I think one of the things that breaks my heart is after I've sold an entire appliance package, I hear that somebody isn't using something they bought, and
they're scared to use it.
They're scared, and they truly don't need to be, because we are completely at your service at PIRCH to help you feel comfortable with all of your appliances. Is there anything else that goes in this?
Yeah, a little bit of olive oil. So what
Oil.
I'm going to do is
Just a little bit.
we're going to do a little stream. So the way this works is you whisk, 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 and then I'm going to go ahead and pour the olive oil until it emulsifies together. So I'll have you do the whisking part, the hard part. You do the hard part. Keep going. So you're just kind of waiting for emulsification, and then you can see you're going to get a nice thick consistency. You're doing good. I think you're working out your arms.
I am.
The gyms aren't open right now, so there's your workout.
It's my COVID cooking workout right here.
COVID cooking workout.
And I got a little tan going on, so wow.
Good thing I wore my sunblock today. Whew.
All right. How's that looking?
That looks good. That looks like a nice dressing. Yeah, and then go ahead and put a little salt and pepper on there.
I told you I made salad dressing before. You were all doubting me, weren't you?
You tricked me. Alright, so then we're going to go ahead and prep our burger. So what I did here is I took some ground beef, doing a little bit of Italian sausage again with that Italian theme. I like to salt my meat before I throw it on the grill instead of doing it while you're mixing the meats together. Actually works out better because I think the protein basically is you're going to get like this elastic kind of burger when you do that. And then I always remember this chef once telling me, if we're going to add breadcrumbs into it and onions and all that good stuff, you're basically making meatloaf. So we just have a little bit of meat and some salt and pepper.
Keep it pure.
Yeah.
Beautiful meat, good quality. We'll make an amazing burger.
Pepper.
Do you like Himalayan salt for a certain reason?
I just healthier reason. I usually do that, or a nice kind of bigger cut of kosher salt is always good.
Yeah, much healthier for you. A little bit lighter on the cooking.
Yeah, so I did that. So we're just gonna go ahead and flip these over. With a little salt and pepper. If you want, you can start chopping up those veggies for me so we can make our salad.
All right, the tomatoes. Is that what you're?
Oh, this right here.
Oh, this. Okay.
Yeah. So just kind of like cube shaped. We're gonna take the can off the cob.
All right. What about the stainless steel? Do you find that it's light when you're opening it?
It is, and it's all one cut too, so it's super insulated. It's laser cut. It's just one slab of stainless steel, so you're gonna get a really nice insulation that is gonna hold your heat very nicely, and that's super important. Sometimes there's certain things you're cooking where you need to close that lid. You don't want any of that heat to come out.
Yes.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is just sprinkle a little oil on here.
What's also really nice about Hestan is they are manufactured locally in Anaheim. As things change, you can actually go see their factory, walk through it, and truly see the amazing machinery and technology that they use to put everything together. In addition to that, what's nice is if there are any service issues, although truly Hestan has really a great track record for their performance. Their service arm is incredible and is out there right away to take care of any issues that you have. Also, one thing that we didn't note, but is really exciting, is last year they launched their entire indoor appliance portfolio, complete with ovens, refrigerators, range tops, full range capability. And what they have done is taken the technology and their experience from their commercial side, because they make a full line of commercial appliances for restaurants. So they've taken all of that experience and put it into their outdoor and their indoor line. So although a lot of people feel like they haven't heard about Hestan, its history and what they brought to the table is truly amazing.
Yeah, and that definitely shows on the design of it that they took something from like an industrial kitchen or a working kitchen. The fact that they actually put all of their their knobs up here to control your motor for your rotisserie is here, so everything is just down here. You can turn on the lights instead of having to look for things. I always think it's really nice. It's super convenient. About to flip these burgers for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side and close it up again. And we're going to finish it off in that nice salamander basically on this grill.
Kimberly.
I think you're doing great. So now we got that in there. We're just gonna go ahead and throw these cherry tomatoes in there whole.
Oh, whole. Okay. Fantastic.
Toss some blue cheese. You can use Parmesan if you're not a huge blue cheese fan. I know it's a very unique taste.
Oh my gosh, I have to pull this up and show you the amazing colors and
That's
how this is all coming
beautiful.
together. I mean, this is, I just want to take a picture and post it all over
It's super
social media.
simple, just simple ingredients. Yeah. Annette did pretty much everything. You did all the work. You did all the cooking.
Okay, but I'm going to let you do the corn.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
So let me show you a little trick I learned. This I learned in Texas. One of the chefs taught me. So I just kind of leave it flat right here and cut this way.
Oh, that's so
And
much
then
easier.
I kind of turn it this way. That way you're not getting corn all over your face. I'm wearing glasses, so usually my glasses are all dirty if something's shooting up in my face. So just go ahead, keep turning. And it keeps you from cutting your fingers as well, too, because it's flat, so it's not going to slip.
Oh my gosh, that was so easy.
It's a little trick I
I
have.
learned something today.
See, you learned something new.
All right.
Alright,
This
we
is
got
so much
that.
easier doing it on the grill than trying to boil it.
Oh, yeah.
It's,
And having so many pots and pans.
and not having all the beautiful colors of the grill.
Alright, then we're going to have you chop some of these herbs real quick. So I'm just going to take some rosemary.
So you'll be coming back tonight.
Yeah, for dinner.
For dinner. Okay, that's
Yeah,
good.
I have some chicken
That's
in your
right.
fridge, actually.
I
We're
can
going to be
just
making some chicken.
I can keep the Hestan Grill on all day, and we will just await
Dinner time.
dinner time.
There's a pool over here, so I think I'm going to hop in there for a little bit.
Yeah.
while-
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to chop that up. Sorry.
Oh my goodness.
It's okay. Just scoop it up.
Again, easily distracted.
Yeah.
So,
Talking about dinner. We can't even finish lunch talking about dinner.
all right.
All right, those burgers are looking almost ready. I'm going to grab some cheese. Go ahead and put that on top.
All right. I fixed it. No one will know.
You fixed
Kimberly.
it? Okay.
Yep.
I won't tell anybody.
Thank
I won't
you.
tell anybody.
No, you won't tell anybody?
No.
Including all the
Oh, wait, I
viewers
think
who
we're
just
being
watched
recorded.
me throw the whole thing in. Oh.
Okay, so I go
It's like
ahead
being on
and
a
put
reality TV show and telling all your bad gossip.
Yeah. Well, those are mostly scripted, so. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer that to a little salamander / rotisserie. Gonna let that melt. Ooh,
Yep.
that looks good. While that's going, I'm going to go ahead and toast some of these buns. I like my buns toasted. I don't know about you.
Love it.
This is a brioche bun. I got that Sprouts. Super easy. I love brioche on my burgers. I think it's just that butter. Oh, everything's good with butter.
Everything.
Everything. It's not good for my waistline, though.
Well, that's right.
Oh my gosh, Annette, you have to come see this bubbling of this cheese.
Oh my goodness. This
Look
is
at that.
so gorgeous.
Have you tried that, have you? Melting cheese
I have
on
not,
top?
but we will be doing that tonight. Again.
Look at that, look at that.
So beautiful. We have done a variety of videos like this one on many of our appliance products. So you can access our Instagram and our website and see all the incredible videos that our staff throughout all of the showrooms has participated in. So it's just such a nice way. PIRCH has really come together to help the community, to stay in touch with all of you, and to and truly just make you feel like you're part of our family. We care about you, and we're here for you. So I wish you could all be here eating this food. I'm sorry, but
We'll be back soon.
We will.
So look at this. This right here. You do not get that on a regular grill. That is just beautiful. That nice browning on the top of that cheese. All right, so I think we're ready to build our burgers.
Okay.
All right, Annette, so we're going to start plating our burgers. So what we're going to do first is we're going to add some of our little sun-dried tomato mayo on the bottom. Just nice little golf, however much you like. So again, this was super easy. It was just mayo, some sun-dried tomatoes, a little bit of garlic, parsley, basil, and salt and pepper. So it gives it a nice little tang on there.
And it's just so, the color is so vibrant.
Imagine biting into that and just
Beautiful.
dripping out.
Yep. It reminds me of Bob's Big Boy and their amazing sauce, but this is way better. Way better.
So we're gonna have the patties. Just grab the first two that
Okay.
you see there. We're just gonna set that on top. Help you with these onions.
All right. Got that.
And we just cook some onions. I like to cook onions for my burger. I feel like raw onions are just a little too strong, a little too powerful. I don't want it to take away from the flavor.
But I also feel like when you caramelize it, it brings out the sweetness
Oh, yeah.
of the onion. So it's just like a totally different flavor than biting into a raw onion. It's just like candy on top of your burger.
Nice. That looks good. Now we're gonna grab a couple of those tomatoes on top. You get 2 or 3, how much ever you can fit.
All right.
You can always slice them smaller, but I always like to keep them kind of thick to get them on the grill so they don't just fall apart.
For sure.
And then we're gonna put some arugula on there. All right. Just go ahead.
Smash it down.
Smash it down. Look at
That's
that.
right.
Ooh.
Everything ooze out in the most beautiful way. All
We
right.
have a beautiful burger.
Oh my
guys.
goodness. Cannot wait to bite into that. I want to see all of you at home build burgers like this. And
I
then,
want to see those layers.
you know what
on
I
there.
really love to see is when everyone is watching our videos. I love to ask everyone to just post everything that they're doing at home on our Instagram and any of our social media. It is so fun to see what you are all doing at home with your families.
Yeah, totally. If you try some of these recipes, go ahead and tag PIRCH on there. We want to see all your creations. Or maybe you thought of something better. Let us know. Maybe you tried a different ingredient. Come on, just tag us on there. I want to check out your awesome work.
I think I'm just going to go for it.
All right.
I'm a risk taker, even when it comes to burgers.
Ooh, yeah. Look at that.
Amazing. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I
I'm
wish
not
you
as
were all
brave-
here, but
I'm
I
not
kind
as
of
brave
don't.
as Annette. I'm just going to go ahead and take a little piece of this nice little medium rare.
It's incredible. Kimberly, you are a master. Thank you so much for doing this with me.
Of course.
Loved having you here. And thank you to Hestan and everyone for all your support. Have a great day.